For millions, golf is a sport practiced often, perfected rarely, and played for millions of dollars each week by world-class athletes. For countless others, golf is a game filled with memorable moments and lasting lessons. A way of life preserved, promoted, and protected by the 28,000 men and women of golf's grandest organization, the PGA of America. For 1 week, this week, those two golf worlds come together as America's golf professionals put their games to the test. They play for a spot in the year's final major, a place in golf history, and a chance to claim a national championship. Live coverage of the 42nd PGA Professional National Championship. The Twin Warriors Golf Club was opened in 2001 to rave reviews. Located on the scenic Santa Ana Pueblo between Albuquerque and Santa Fe, the PGA Professional National Championship returns here for the second time. They also played here in 2003 when Tim Thielen won his second national championship. Send out our special thanks to these folks who make this championship what it is. Roger Martinez, the GM and Director of Golf at the Santa Ana Golf Corporation. Derek Gutierrez, Dave Brown, the head professionals at the respective golf clubs. Don Petrie, Joe Dostler, the superintendents. Everybody's done a terrific job to make this a super event.
I think his only other option is go back to the tee, hitting 3.
So he can't keep that point between he and the hole and still find a place to drop the ball and hit it?
In my estimation, no, because the further back he goes, it just gets deeper and deeper.
So it sounds like he's up the Rio Grande without a paddle. And we're proud to have with us now Roger Martinez, the general manager and director of golf here at the Twin Warriors Golf Club. And what are your thoughts on what has transpired so far?
Well, you know, Brian, I'm just thrilled. We're thrilled to have the PGA back. I'm thrilled for the Pueblo Santa Ana, the Santa Ana Tribal Council. When we opened doors, you know, many years ago, there was one tribal member that played golf. To have come so far in so many years and see this come to fruition, I'm just thrilled for them. They're getting to see their golf courses. You know, baseball used to be it for them. Now they've got golf, and they're seeing their golf courses on national TV. It's a home run for them, and I'm thrilled for them.
Looking at Twin Warriors, you've got 160 employees, 11 PGA professionals that are part of the Santa Ana Corporation. It's a huge part of the New Mexico economy.
Back to 15T, there is the Hyatt Regency Tamaya. You mentioned the ancient burial ground. The people of the Santa Ana believe that Twin Warriors show them the path to the upper world, the beyond, as they pass along the banks of the Rio Grande. Speaking of the upper world, here is Brett Upper.
This golf course out here is just phenomenal, and it's challenging.
Well, you know, we started with roughly 150 players the first time around. Now we're up to 312 players. So we're getting to introduce Santa Ana Golf Club to the PGA of America. Santa Ana Golf Club, by contrast to Twin Warriors Golf Club, has relatively slick greens. They're challenged to find one good cupping location for this championship. But as far as changes go, Twin Warriors, we brought the refs from 5 inches. It kind of felt like Bethpage Black. You could bury a putter in the rough and then lose it. When they got here, we dropped that down to 3.5 inches. So I think we made it more playable. The course has certainly matured tremendously. The trees have grown up quite a bit, and everything's filled in. So I think they're going to have a wonderful test of golf. I think they're in for great weather from this day forward, and we're looking forward to seeing some good scores shot.
Also coming up, we'll meet a young man looking to make history here in Santa Ana Pueblo. That and a lot more coming your way when we return. That's what they're playing for, the Walter Hagen Cup. Well, the top 20 after tomorrow's final round will head to the final major championship of the year, the 2009 PGA Championship, which will be held at Hazeltine National Golf Club in Chaska, Minnesota from August 13th through the 16th. Sheptick now ready with his third at the 16th.
Well, he's been taking a number of practice swings in an area comparable to the lie that he has to get a feel.
See
Sit down now. Sit down now. Sit down.
I tied second. You know, you can't be disappointed. I gave it my best. Putter was a little shaky today. I'd say the nerves got to me from time to time, but it's a learning experience. The PGA of America did a phenomenal job. Twin Warriors, the superintendent, the entire staff, the volunteers. You felt so welcome in this atmosphere.
Roger, must be a great compliment to you and your staff that in such a short period of time as Twin Warriors life has been, I think 2001, that you would have 2 of these national championships come to your backyard.
We're thrilled. You know, it's been 6 years. 2003 was the first one. 2009, at the Players' Dinner the other night, the chairman of our board said, you know what, we're having such a great time. We'd love to have them back again. Go ahead and start the conversation. So don't be surprised, you know, 5 or 6 years, maybe they'll come back again.
Gary Panks, who designed this golf course, did such a spectacular job. You stand on a tee box and is exactly what you have to do. You can see it in front of you, Michael.
We're very proud to be joined by Alan Ranowski, the Vice President of the PGA of America. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too, Brian. Thanks for having me.
You know, it's very impressive what the Sun Country section is doing to get Native Americans involved in this game.
Well, it is, and it's pretty special. The program started about 19 years ago, and they started with 1 junior, and now the program's over 700 juniors.
And one of those special juniors is Jason Montoya.
Jason's a special young man. I was just talking to him. He's going to graduate in December from the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, professional golf management program for the PGA, and he's pretty excited and just a great young man.
There he is at the clinic the other day, and we had a nice feature on him yesterday, and he's really a nice kid, and really, it's really important to him to be able to be a mentor to these young kids. 23-year-old Jason Montoya will have the distinction and honor of becoming the first Pueblo tribal member to become a PGA professional when he receives his Class A membership later this year. Jason, who interns at the Twin Warriors Pro Shop, is proud to represent his heritage and especially enjoys being a big influence on Native American youth.
To me, I feel like I want to be a role model to the younger generation. I want to see a lot more Native Americans in a leadership role of being a head golf professional, a GM, director of golf, superintendent. What inspired me basically was looking at Nota Begay and just him being a Native American and he's coming from New Mexico, made me want to get out there and make something of myself and have a name just like him.
Jason's supervisor at the Twin Warriors Club, Roger Martinez, is proud of Jason's accomplishments.
We started doors with 1 tribal member playing golf of 750. Today over 500 play. And Jason was one of the 400 that came out of our junior golf program. So we're thrilled to see someone come from home and then graduate through the PGM program. And we'll be happy to pin that PGA badge on his lapel pin.
You're watching the 42nd PGA Professional National Championship, about 5:30 on the East Coast.
You have to compliment this golf course. It was, and both golf courses, how hard this was.
Well, I tell you what, with the altitude changes, you know, me being from the East Coast, it was hard. My caddy Gary and I were at a hard time figuring out distances, but just the layout of the land, the background settings, the design of the golf course, the holes itself is absolutely awesome. Yeah, I would recommend this golf course. Get away, come to New Mexico. If you're a golf fan, you gotta come play here.
Boy, 800 volunteers I heard this week, guys. That's unbelievable. Thank you for all the time you put into it. Thanks to Twin Warriors, and I mean, to have that much support from the volunteers and the staff, and obviously the officers and PGA of America, fabulous job, and I'm honored to be the champion.
It has been an exciting week, as always, at the PGA Professional National Championship. And congratulations to the 20 players who are going to Hazeltine, and congratulations to Mike Small, who wins this championship for the 2nd time. For Michael Breed, Mark Wide, Donica Tony Burns, and David Marr, I'm Brian Hammonds. Good afternoon from Santa Ana, Pueblo, New Mexico.